Welcome back to the dumbest bill in America. I'm Mark Fisher, and we have with us, of course, Delegate Brian Chisholm. Welcome back, Brian.
Great to be here.
We're calling this key failure. You want to know why, Brian? Because the governor of Maryland has completely failed in rebuilding the Key Bridge on time and on budget, of course. So you guys won't believe this. The governor had the guts to get in front of the legislature this week, Brian, and he talked about how successful he was in rebuilding the Key Bridge. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the clip.
I'm talking like projects like the rebuild of the Francis Scott Key Bridge, which is currently the fastest large rebuild in the United States.
So, Brian, what do you think about that?
It's the fastest large rebuild or build of a bridge since Andrew Carnegie went over the Ohio River. I mean, which took like 15 years.
Can you believe the governor of Maryland is saying that he's really quickly rebuilding? First of all, the Key Bridge isn't open. Yeah. I mean, how many years has this been? It's like nothing is like the stuff is happening, but it's not open yet after years. And the people in Baltimore have this horrible situation with traffic. It's been that way. And he, the governor of Maryland, gets up in front of the legislature and says, it's the fastest rebuild in the country.
First of all, I don't think he can make that statement because, 2 months from now, it'll be 3 years. He cannot make that statement because we have not yet begun to rebuild anything yet. And that's the truth. We're still demolishing stuff. And they're like, well, we didn't know what was at the bottom of the river. And I'm like, well, the company that built the Harbor Tunnel, the most recent one, they are doing this, but they will tell you they are running into roadblock after roadblock after roadblock because of all the stupid procurement bills and procurement laws we have in the state of Maryland that, you got to use this labor and they got to have X amount of this. And they're just having a problem getting people to actually do the bill.
Exactly. And the other thing, too, podcast listeners, is Governor Moore has built nothing his whole life, right? He's never actually been in the private sector. He's built zero, nada. And he's not running Maryland. We all know this. I mean, other than running it into the ground. And it's obvious to everybody. But he has the guts to get in front of the legislature and the citizens of Maryland. And it was broadcast statewide that somehow he's so effective in rebuilding. And it's not even close to being done.
Believe me or believe your lying eyes. I mean, you can stand there and say, okay, that's where it used to be. 3 years ago, that's where it used to be. And now that's where it used to be.
And that's the dumbest bill in America. Key failure. Governor Moore, who's never really done anything in the private sector, can't even finish the bridge. We'll see you next time.